Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Galetti, Cape Town. My name is Joff van Renen, and I will be conducting the auction this afternoon. This auction has officially started. Welcome to the Radisson Hotel, Waterfront Cape Town. Our toilets are just behind you up the ramp. I beg your pardon. Motherland Coffee are also outside on the raised patio. You're also welcome to join us outside straight after the auction, where Wesley will be serving cocktails, compliments of Galetti, Cape Town. Welcome to our commercial restaurant auction for August 2025 on the Cape Town auction season calendar. It's going to be a busy afternoon for us as we have registrations across multiple platforms today. We also have a great list of 11 properties across Cape Town and the Western Cape, and bidders are registered on every single property. So congratulations, Galetti, Cape Town. Please sit down, relax, get some coffee, get something cold to drink if you want, and eat and enjoy the next 60 minutes or so as we hammer down some of the most exciting properties in and around Cape Town. We'd like to take the opportunity to thank everybody and all our sponsors for joining us this afternoon. Web attorneys are here. They'll be giving free legal opinions on all properties this afternoon. Straight after the auction, it will then be R1,000 question as per the discounted rates for the Cape Town winter season. Please join them. They are here, web attorneys. Please also understand all our bidders have registered exactly the same as you have. You're welcome to view those documentations and the registrations at any time. Make sure you make use of the QR code that's up on the big screen, in and around on the pop-ups, on all the branding and advertising in and around the room as well as outside. It's also will pop up on the big screen. Connect with social media. If we have ran out of catalogs, I think we might have already again. It looks like it is standing room only. Again, for Cape Town, just point your camera at the QR code. A digital catalog will pop up on your screen. You're welcome to follow us as we dive through the auction. Scan them with your cameras. The rest will happen like magic. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be going through the rules of auction. Please listen up carefully. Obviously, the conditions of sale do differ from property to property. If the brokers from Galetti haven't told you already, I'm sure you all know. If you have any questions, just politely raise your hand. They will be happy to answer any and all questions. Once we start the auction, the hammer falls for the third time. We do not stop this auction. It's going to take 45 or 60 minutes or so. If one of the Galetti team comes up to you, just politely hold up that pedal or hold up that lanyard. We know you'll be bidding. I beg your pardon, and we already have those FICA documents as well. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the rules of auction, whereby Galetti Commercial Industrial date and time is Tuesday, the 5th of August, 2025 at 12 noon, Radisson Hotel in Cape Town. The auctioneer hereby declares as follows. This auction will be conducted in accordance with Section 45 of the Consumer Protection Act 68 of 2008, here referred to as the CPA. Section 65 of the CPA and Regulations 18 to 33 of the CPA. The auctioneer hereby confirms that these rules of auction comply with Section 45 of these regulations. The auctioneer confirms that these rules of auction were made available to the general public at least 24 hours prior to the commencement of the auction. As a result, each bidder acknowledges and agrees that they have been granted adequate access to these rules of auction. The auctioneer also hereby confirms that the auction was advertised in accordance with Regulation 19 and 20 of the CPA. The total cost of advertising the conduct of the auction and a lot of the properties is 1,480,000 rands. The right of admission to the auction is reserved, and the auctioneer reserves the right to refuse to register any natural or juristic person at their sole discretion. This is Galetti, ladies and gentlemen, highly unlikely. If we have those FICA documents and your credit card, you can bid as much as you like. The auction commences at the published time and will not be delayed to allow any specific person or persons in general to take part in the auction. Unless otherwise announced, I think you can pump it a bit more, James. All lots are sold subject to a reserve price and to a 5 business day confirmation period from the date of signature by the purchaser of the auction sale agreement or that confirmation period in favor of the seller. Ladies and gentlemen, please be aware, a lot of our sellers are in the room. They want to confirm as quickly as possible. The rest that couldn't make it, I believe, are overseas or watching online through the Galetti app, or they will be on the telephone. Our sellers are 100% represented here this afternoon. Please make sure, ladies and gentlemen, if you wanted to bid or should have bid or didn't bid, tomorrow it will be too late. Galetti will be back on course, probably the golf course, as the deals will be concluded already. If you want to bid, ladies and gentlemen, you must bid today or forever hold your peace. Please be aware, with regards to any lot which is subject to a reserve price, such sale by auction is subject to a right to bid or on behalf of the seller or auctioneers. The auctioneer is entitled to bid on behalf of the seller up to but not exceeding that reserve price. However, such provision is not applicable to an auction without reserve. The sale in respect of any lot is complete when the auctioneer announces its completion by the fall of the hammer and the statement sold. Until that announcement is made, a bid may be retracted. The CPA provides in Section 45(2) that when goods are put up for sale by auction in lots, each lot is, unless there's evidence to the contrary, regarded to be subject of a separate transaction. In compliance with Regulation 26(2), anyone that intends to bid at the auction must register his or her identity on the bidder's record prior to the commencement of the auction, and such registration must meet the requirements of the Financial Intelligence Act, the Financial Intelligence Center Act of 38 of 2001, or FICA, in respect of the establishment and verification of identity of the person or persons, and must sign the registration entry. The auctioneer may, in his or her sole and absolute discretion, determine whether or not the records and FICA requirements have been satisfied, and in terms of which the auctioneer may refuse to allow any person or persons to register to bid at that auction. Ladies and gentlemen, we're very strict at Galetti about that. If we don't have those FICA documents, you cannot bid this afternoon. Those are the rules, and we stick to them very, very well. Any bidder who intends to bid on behalf of another person or juristic entity must produce a letter of authority that expressly authorizes such a bidder to bid on behalf of that person in accordance with Regulation 26(3). Please be aware the auctioneer shall compile a bidder's record and a vendor's roll in accordance with the regulations. The bidder's record shall be available for inspection at any time, free of charge. The vendor's roll shall be available for inspection during the normal business hours and without the charge of a fee at the premises of the auctioneers. All prospective bidders are required to pay a registration deposits. I beg your pardon. All prospective bidders are required to pay a registration deposit of 100,000. No, not to this day. 50,000, I believe we are today, Wesley. 50,000, eh? It's our winter discount. 50,000 in order to successfully register as a participant in that auction. The deposit is refundable should the prospective bidder be unsuccessful in securing any of the highest bids. The auctioneer has a trust account in which all monies will be paid for the bid of the seller minus the agreed commissions. All prospective bidders are required to read out and understand the rules of auction and the auction sale agreement prior to the commencement of the auction. On registration, the bidder becomes bound by the rules of auction, and if he or she is successful. Any person registered for the auction may object to these rules of auction prior to the commencement of the sale, and such objection shall be recorded in the vendor's roll. Any objections, ladies and gentlemen? Any objections online? Thank you. We shall proceed. The bidder acknowledges that it was afforded a reasonable period of time and opportunity to inspect the property prior to commencement of the auction as contemplated in terms of Regulation 28.5 of the CPA, which inspection the auctioneer is obliged to provide to the bidder either electronically or in the traditional manner or physical inspection pursuant to the applicable laws at such time. In terms of Section 55.1 of the CPA, goods are sold toots as is, with no guarantees or warranties expressed or implied by the auctioneer. A bid shall be taken as proof that the bidders have inspected the goods and or lots and has satisfied itself with the condition of the goods for which they are bidding on. Please, ladies and gentlemen, very important, everybody, you bid on these properties with all their good looks and wrinkles. What you see is exactly what you get. Whatever the sellers have told us is exactly what we've conveyed in our information packs, exactly what we put online as well. That is all we know. The conduct of the auction is subject to the control of the auctioneer, who has the sole right to regulate the bidding procedure. The auctioneer shall only read out these rules of auction prior to the commencement of the auction if it is required to do so in accordance with Regulation 21.8. The auctioneer will announce the reason for the auction unless such reason is the normal and voluntary disposal of the property by the seller. Each purchaser acknowledges that in addition to the bid amounts, the purchase shall be also liable to make payment of value-added tax if applicable. The auctioneer shall invite bidders to make successfully higher bids for the property being auctioned, and the property will be sold to the highest bidder subject to these rules of the auction. Every bid shall constitute an offer to purchase. No bid may be withdrawn by the purchaser after the fall of the hammer. The highest bidder on any lot will be obligated to sign the auction sale agreement on the day on which such bid is accepted, which agreement the bidder acknowledges to have acquainted himself or herself therewith. Any refusal and or failure by the highest bidder to sign the auction sale agreement as contemplated in this rule shall constitute a breach of these rules of auction, and the auctioneer and or the seller reserve the right to take whatever steps may be available to it in law to enforce its rights as a result of such breach. The highest bidder in respect of a lot bid upon shall pay a buyer's premium of 10%, 10% plus VAT over and above the bid price. Please be aware. These rules of auction may not be varied or amended unless agreed to in writing by the auctioneer, and the auctioneer hereby confirms that to the extent that these rules of auction have been amended, that these rules of auction constitute the amended version. They've been signed by myself, Joff and Rhiannon, representing Galetti. Those are the rules of auction, ladies and gentlemen. Please forget, once we start this auction, we do not stop. We have 11 properties in and around the Western Cape to get through this afternoon. It's going to take about 45 minutes or so. Then you can join us outside for a cappuccino again. Couple of notes, sit back, relax, get a cappuccino, enjoy the auction. The auction is officially in session, ladies and gentlemen. Lot number 1, please, is up on the big screen. There it is, there she goes. Lot number 1, the 59 Victoria Road in Woodstock. Pats, focus, Pat, focus. This is your, thank you, sir, thank you very much. Earthside, 356 square meters. Your GLA, 700 square meters. This is Woodstock at its finest. Our net on this property, we'll get to that a bit now, 1 million, almost 1,138,000 and off, 1.14 if you want to round it off. That is your gross annual income. Mixed-use zoning. Property is VAT registered? Yes, it is. Pardon? No need to shout, no need to shout. That's my job. National anchor tenant Hollywood Bats is there, and they are going nowhere slowly. Natural income, almost 1,140,000 rand span, with massive opportunity upside to radically increase through student accommodation model. A lot of our buyers have asked about that. We are not town planners or developers. We'll leave that up to you. Triple net lease on the property. Pat, just keep nodding. Pat, just nod. I'll tell you. Yeah, that's fine. Triple ladies in the property. Zoning allows for a multitude of operations. Student accommodation play on the first floor. The available bulk of 2 additional floors as well. High demand area for student accommodation. It's Woodstock. It's busy, busy, busy. And if you didn't know, it is one of the top performing nodes for student accommodation in and around Cape Town, with an average occupancy rate between 90 and 100%. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Have a telephone bidders online, please. Ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. Any over to go. We're ready. Have an opening bid. Bidders online. Ready. Here we go, sir. Bidders on the phones. We're ready. Have an opening bid. Any over to go. Any over to go. It's 6 million now. 6 million, gentlemen. Any over to Woodstock. Here we go. Any over to have it selling at 6,555. At 6,500,000, gentlemen. Any over to have it selling at 6.5, sir. At Woodstock, gentlemen. Any have it auctions on. Have it at 6,555. At 6,500,000 at 675. At 675, 75, 75, 555. At 6,750,000. First call at 675, gentlemen, and over to go, sir. At 675, and have it at 675, 5555. Phone? Is he watching YouTube? 675, sir. At 6,750,000, gentlemen, and over to go, sir. At 675, 75, 75, 5555. 59, Victoria Road in Woodstock. This is the only property we've got in Victoria Road, and over to go, sir. At 659, have it at 675, 75, 75, 55. First call at 675, Mrs. Wade in the house, and the other to go to 675, 75, 55. You have the same person on the line? That's probably why you can't get hold of him again. At 6,750,000, gentlemen, and have it a fair award. Pardon? I don't mind. You want to try again? Is he happy as well? Ladies and gentlemen, it's 6.75. We're having telephone problems this morning. I will close it at 6.75 and we'll reopen the lot in the next 10 minutes or so. We can get him back. Are you sure? We'll do that at 6.75. The bid is noted at 6.75. We'll note it down at 6.75. We have to give our telephone bidders any opportunity to get back on, and we'll move back to it. I will come back to lot number 1. If you're watching the stream, ladies and gentlemen, lot number 1 we will reopen in the next 10 minutes or so to make sure we get our buyers back online again. Lot number 2. This is number 260 Bird Street in Stellenbosch. Lot number 2. Bird Street in Stellenbosch. Dion, this is your property. Thank you, Hermanus. Earth size, almost 2,000 square meters. GLA 1,554. We can take the opportunity to get our telephone bidders online again for lot number 1. I'll reopen it again shortly. Gross income not applicable. Zoning industrial 1. It's VAT registered. Dion, this is yours. Sought after asset for developers or value add investors due to limited industrial stock in the Stellenbosch area. Strong appeal for long-term investors with consistently low industrial vacancies in the Stellenbosch area. If you didn't know, industrial space in Cape Town is almost the same price as Clifton per square meter. Very good connectivity to the N1 and R44, ideal for logistics, agri-processing and regional distribution or DC center for the for the Stellenbosch areas and surroundings. Versatile space suited for hybrid users as the property comprises office, showroom and warehousing. Some significant features of the property include 3 4-meter roller shaded doors and the inverter on the property as well. We have it online, ladies and gentlemen. Any other to go, please? This is lot number 2. We're ready. Have an opening bid at 12 million, sir. 12 million opening bid, gentlemen. Any other have it selling it, selling it, have it at 12, 5. At 12 million, 500,000. Have it already got his bid, sir. At 12 million, 500,000, gentlemen. It's Stellenbosch, so we can't take that. At 12 million, 13 million. At 13 million, have it at 32, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. At 13 million, 250, gentlemen. And have it at 32, 5, 5, 5, 5. 13.5 million. At 13 million, 500,000, gentlemen. And have it at 35, 35, 35, 5. How are you feeling, sir? At 13 million, 5, 1375. At 13 million, 750,000, gentlemen. And have it at 1375, 75, 75, 5. At 1375. First call at 13 million, 14. Back here at 14, gentlemen. You still out. At 40, have it at 45, 45, 45, 55. 14,250. Wesley, your man's back in. At 14,250,000, gentlemen. And have it a fair warning to go. At 42.5, 42.5, 5, 5, 5, 5. First call at 14,250,000. Second call at twice at 14,214.5, sir. 14,500,000 at 42.55555 at 14.5, gentlemen. In here, the only property we have in Stellenbosch, they go for 14.6. Your man's back in, Wesley, at 14,600,000 rand. 14.7 a bid, sir. At 14, have it, 7 a bid, gentlemen, and have it, 7 a bid, 888, tell it 8 now. At 14,800,000 for 100,000 more, you could be moving to Stellenbosch, sir. At 14,800,000, and you have a fair warning, and you have to go, sir. 49, he's out. At 14,800,000 once. 14,800,000. Second call at 14, another 100,000. Gentlemen, have it a fair warning. Have it a 800, have it a 999. And another 100. I would if I were you, sir. At 14,999. First call at 800,000. Second call at 800,000. And you have it a fair warning. Your guy's still there, sir. At 800,000. Have it. Are you sure, sir? Fair warning. Appreciate it. At 14,800,000. Third and final call. Congratulations, sir. Sold at 14,800,000. That's yours. Thank you, Hermanus. We ready with lot number 1 yet? No problem. All right. For which one? Cool. Just say when. We give up telephone buys for lot number 1 some more time. Looks like he's either run out of battery or he's on a plane. Lot number 3. Wesley, this is yours. Here we go. Lot number 3. Yes, you know what you're doing here. Not bad. Not bad. 12 Church Street in Prince Albert. Thank you, Wesley. This is yours. Oversize. 1,568 squares. Almost 1,600. The GLA is updated to 477. Wesley, is that correct? Thank you. 477 squares. That is the updated GLA. The gross income estimated for the next financial year, almost 3 million rands per annum. Residential one, no VAT on this property. A restored Victorian home, blending historic charm and modern comfort. Ideal for a unique, character-filled stay. Facilities include 5 bedrooms, multiple kitchens, dining areas, pool and stoops. Haven't heard that word a while in an auction. Included in the sale of the property is an advanced solar system, 500 megabytes fiber, all custom furniture, art, carpets, and decor. There's lot number 3, ladies and gentlemen. There is your description. There's the data on the property. A magnificent property, as you can see it, in Prince Albert. Cape Town's getting a little crowded because of the volleys. Here we go. Ready, have it opening bid, lot number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Any other to go, have it a fair warning now. Lot number 3, we have an opening bid at 10 to go, sir. 10 million opening bid, gentlemen. Any other to have it, selling at 10, Prince Albert. Here we go now. At 10, estimated for the next financial year, 3 million, 2.998. At 10 million opening bid, gentlemen. Any other to have it a fair warning at 10 now. At 10 million, pardon, sir? I don't mind. At 10 million, have it a fair warning at 10, and you have it a fair warning now. Prince Albert, buy in the country because it's going to skyrocket. Already is. At 10 million, a bit of a gentleman, and you have it a fair warning at 10, and you have it a go now. At 10 and a half, I'll take 500, sir. At 5, and you have it at 10, and a half, 5, and you have it to go now. At 10 million, have it opening bid stands, gentlemen, with me, and you have it to go, sir. At 10 million, pardon? No, sir, it still is. At 10 million opening, but gentlemen, have it a fair warning, Prince Albert. Here we go, sir. At 10. First call. At 10 million opening, but gentlemen, have it. A lot of people registered, and everybody's thinking about moving to Prince Albert. Number 12, Church Street. At the opening bid at 10, lot number 3, gentlemen, have it a fair warning, opening bid at 10 now. At 10 million opening, have it at 10 and a half, quickly, yes or no, sir. At 10.5, I need 5, if you want to be in, sir, I need that opening bid. The bid still stands with me at 10 million, have it a go, sir. At 10 million, have it a fair warning, gentlemen, any other to go, sir. Couple of you registered, couple of you thinking about it, just a little nervous. We'll hold your hands, we'll take you through the process. At the opening bid at 10 million, have it at 10 now. At 10 million now. First call. At 10 million, gentlemen, have it a fair warning at 10, and you have it to go, sir. Second call. Twice at 10 million, Prince Albert, gentlemen, and you have it a fair warning at 10 now. At the opening bid, have it a fair warning, gentlemen. That's a little low, sir. Need to come up a little bit if you want the property. All the arts, all the furniture, all the carpets, all the deco, everything got to come a little higher than that. At the opening bid at 10 million, you were closer, but not that far away. At 10 million, have it, and you have it a fair warning, put it up, and you have it to go, sir. At 10. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll open and close. At my opening bid at 10 million, are we sure? First call at 10 million. Second call at 10 million. Fair warning, ladies and gentlemen. Opening, closing at the opening bid. Fair warning, last call. We'll open and close at the 10 million mark. Please speak to Wesley immediately after the auction. That property is now on a private treaty basis. Lot number 4, please. Saxon Park. I beg your pardon. Saxonburg Park. Anton, your property number 21. Number 21, Shiraz Road, Saxonburg Park 1. Anton, this is yours. I beg your pardon. This is lot number 4. Are we ready on lot 1 after this yet? Not yet. Just let us know when. Of size, 3,064 square meters. Your GLA 926 at lot number 4. Gentlemen, any other, please? Zoning Industrial 1. This is VAT registered, Anton? VAT? Yes, it is VAT registered. Full processing and packing facilities for beef, mutton, lamb, and pork if you wish. Fully certified meat processing facility, 350 amps of power supply. Yard space allows for easy loading and maneuverability. Separate dispatch and receiving bays. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our bidders online. Ready. Thank you, sir. In the room. Thank you. We shall proceed. We have it. Open up the property, please, ladies and gentlemen. Any other to go now? 8 million over to gentlemen. Any other to Saxonburg Park. Here we go. At 8 million over to 8.555555. At 8 million have it, gentlemen. Any other to at 8 million gentlemen. Have it. Any other to go, sir. Saxonburg Park meat processing facility in Blackheath. At 8 million gentlemen. Have it. A fair warning. At 8 million. Any other to go, sir. That's a little low, sir. Can't take that either. Pardon? Which part would you like, sir? The beef or the mutton? Both. That's what I thought you'd say. 6 million, gentlemen. Have it. Fair warning. And you have it. Selling at 6 million. And you have it. Go, sir. At 6 million. Have it. Selling at 6 million, gentlemen. Have it. Fair warning. And you have it. 6.55555. Where have you been, sir? A little earlier would have been nicer. At 6.55555. 6 million, 500,000, gentlemen. Have it. 675, 75, 75. At 7 million. Have it. 7 million, gentlemen. Have it. It is. You're not going to replace. It's the entire facility, sir. In Blackheath. Here we go. At 7 million. Have it. 7 million, gentlemen. Have it. Fair warning. Have it. 7 million now. First call. Once now it's 7 million, gentlemen, and you have a fair warning at 7 million, and you have to go, sir. Second call. That's twice at 7 million. The whole property, sir, with all prime meat processing facility in Blackheath. Full processing facility, beef, mutton, lamb, and pork if you wish, sir. At 7 million, have it, a fair warning. At 7 million, have it, a fair warning. Once. First call at 7 million, gentlemen. Second call. That's twice at 7 million. Lot number 4, sir. Here we go. At 7 million, have it, a fair warning. At 7 million, gentlemen, have it, a fair warning now. All in. All done at 7 million. Your buy's still in, sir. 7.5. You want to be in, sir? 7.5, I'll take 7.25 now. At 725, 725, 725, 5555. For 250,000, you could be going to Blackheath with a lot of meat, sir. At 7.25, have it at 7.55555. I've got 7.5, sir. At 7,500,000. At 75, gentlemen, and you have it at 75,555. At 7,500,000, gentlemen, have it a fair warning, sir. Try and replace the facility for that, sir. At 7.55555. At 7,500,000. Once now at 500,000, gentlemen, have it a fair warning. Black, and here we go. At 500,000, have it a fair warning, and you have it go, have it a fair warning. 8 million? You want to try? I'll take 775. 775. 8 million. At 8 million, have it a fair warning, gentlemen. And you have it a fair warning. It is 775, 8 million now. At another 250,000. Where's your buyer, sir? At 775, have it at 775, 75, 75. It's just both of you, sir. 775. Who's blinking? At 75, 75, 8 million now. At 8 million. Wesley, your buyer's back in at 8. At 8 million, have it at 75, 75, 75, 55. At 75, first call. At 7,750,000, gentlemen, have it a fair warning, and you have it a fair warning, and you have to go now. At 775, 75, 75, 55. For 250,000, you got to believe it, you're going to scare him for one bid, sir. At 775, 75, 75, 55. First call. At 7,750,000. Second call, I don't mind, sir. Take it along as you like. Second call at 7,750,000. At 775, 75, 8 million. You buy back in, Wesley? In or out, sir? For 250,000 more? Appreciate it, sir. Thank you. At 775, 75, 55. Once. 775 twice. Third and final. Hammers high at 7,750,000. Congratulations, sir. Sold at 7,750,000. Your buyers go to Wesley. Telephone buyers, please. Give us a couple of seconds. Our online buyers have already started bidding by the looks of it. Our telephone buyers, I think we have a record number on this auction. Lots. This is lot number 5. Lot number 5. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Tom. This is your property. Number 115 Manhattan Street, Airport Industrial. If you find properties at Airport Industrial, it doesn't happen very often. Best you come to Galetti. We'll hammer them down for you. Earth size, 3,300 square meters. Your GLA, 2,568. Just over 2,500. Industrial 1 zoning. This property is VAT registered. Yes, it is. We can tell you, high exposure warehouse, prime location near Cape Town International Airport, ideal for freight access or mini units, large facility with versatile warehousing, storage and office components, high exposure along Airport Approach Road, great, excellent branding opportunities, secure premises with dual roller shutters, and ample parking, strong tenant demand in the node, supports future rental or resale upside. If you can find anything available in this suburb, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations, because this is the only one we could find. We're ready to have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our telephone bid is ready online, please. Any other to go? Here we go. Online has already started bidding. Any other to go? Number 115, Manhattan Street, Airport Industrial Node, right next to Cape Town International. Any over to go, ladies and gentlemen. Any over to have it is selling at 1.5. 15 million, gentlemen. Any over to have it is selling at 15 million. Have it at 1.5555. At 15 million, have it at 15.5. Have it at any over to have it at 15.555. At 15 million, 5 at a time. Have it at 15.55. 16 now. At 16, have it at 16.5. 16.5. 16.555. At 16 million, 5 at a time. Have it at 17 online. Have it at 7. Already got 17 online. 17.5. At 17.5, have it at 17.5. 17.5. 17.555. The only property we've ever had at Airport Industrial. We're hammering now at 75, 75, 75, 5, 5, 5, 5. At 17 million, 500,000. First call at 17 million, 500,000. You got it on the phone at 75, 75. At 18 million, have it at 85, have it at 75, 18 million, gentlemen, and you have it to go, sir. The only property in Airport Industrial, and it's on Galetti right now at 70 million, 500,000. And you have it at fair warning, and you have it at 75, 75. For what, sir? Bless you. 18 million. Telephones are bidding it out. 18 million. At 18 million, gentlemen, and you have it at 85, 85, 85, 55. At 18 million, 500, good afternoon, sir. No, sir. 18.5 or nothing. 18 million, 500,000, gentlemen, and you have it at 18.5, 18.5. Try and find another property. They have it at 18.5. I already got 18.5 on the phone. 18 million, 500,000, gentlemen, 18.5, 18.5, 18.5, 19 million. Lady bidder at 19 million. Tell him there's a lady with more money on the phone. At 8 to have it, we have it at 9, 9, 9, have it at selling at 19 now. At 19 million, gentlemen, and you have it, still the only property, you know. No, sir, 95. 19 million, 500,000, have it at 95, 95. You'll never find a property on the main road in Airport Industrial. 19 million, 500,000, gentlemen, have it at 95, 95, 95, 55. Pardon? 19.5 on the phone. 19 million, 500,000, and you have it. Ma'am, you just keep nodding. I'll tell you when to stop nodding. It's just as simple as that. It is for me. 19 million, 500,000 on the phone. 90 million, and you have it selling 95, 95, 95. First call. Once now at 19 million, 500,000, have it. 20 on the phone. At 20 million, have it. Ma'am, if you hesitate, it's going to cost you money. At 20 million on the phone, gentlemen, and you have it. I'll take 20 and a half now. At 20 million, 500,000, have it. 20 million, 500,000 now. 20.55555. Pardon? 20.5. Ladies' bid is back in at 20 million, 500,000, gentlemen, and you have it at 20.5555. At 20 million, 5 on the phone and on the floor. 20 million, 500,000. Ladies' bid at 20.5555. Well, one's going and one's dead. 20 million, 500,000, gentlemen. The only property in Airport Industrial at 20 million, 500,000. You're going to lose it on the phone at 20.55555. 20 million, 5. First call at 20 million, 500,000, gentlemen, have it at 20.555. Second call at 20 point, ladies, but at 20 million, 500,000, gentlemen, and you have it at 20.555. Fair warning on the phone at 20 million, 500. You're making me work again. At 20 million, 500, have it at 20.55555. Airport Industrial, the only property we have at 20 million, 500,000 at 20.55555. How's the phone feeling? Little. What? This is not Deep River. It's not Worcester. It's not going to scare my lady at 20.6. 20.7, ma'am. It is cute. I don't know how he came up with that bid. He obviously woke up this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm lifting reserve. We're selling on the fall of the hammer at 20,600,000. Gentlemen, any over to go? Have it here. Winning over to go now at 20,600,000 for 100,000 more, ma'am. This hammer falls. You've got the property. That's it. 20.7, ma'am. 20.7. We're selling on the fall of the hammer at 20,700,000 in the over to 20.7. Not yet, I'll tell you when. At 700,000, ladies better at 20,700,000. Once at 20,700,000. Twice at 20,700,000 in the over. The bid is live in Cape Town at 700. We don't try here. This is Galetti. We do. At 700,000. You're going to lose an airport property for 100 grand. You can't believe it. What? I won't even throw in a parking bay for that. 50 maybe. Does he want to try 50? Ladies bid at 20.7. 7.5. He's out. Ladies in at 20,700,000 and over to 7 last call. Once, twice, third and final call. Sold. 20,700,000. Congratulations, ma'am. You got it. Congratulations to our buyer. Congratulations to our sellers. That's what happens at Galetti Auction, ladies and gentlemen. We sell them on the fall. Lot number 6, please. Moving up. Oh, don't go, ma'am. You can stay as long as you like. Just keep bidding. Lot number 6. About halfway through the auction, number 444 Burns Road in Salt River. This is lot number 6. VB, this is your property. We're hiding. Thank you. Earth size, 308 squares. Your GLA, approximately 570 square meters. Is that correct? About 570. Gross income the next financial year, almost 1.3 million per annum, approximate rands. Zoning, business 5. No VAT on this property. No VAT on the property. This opportunity includes a fully tenanted residential block. Property is generating a gross annual income of approximately 1.287, almost 1.3 million rands per annum. High demand for residential accommodation in the immediate area of Salt River. As you know, Salt River, Woodstock is a busy student area. Property has about 600 squares of additional bulk available. And it's about 300 meters from the Salt River train station, where you can still catch a train. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Any over to go, please? We're ready. Have an opening bid at 6 million now. 6 million over to gentlemen, and it's selling at 6 million, 5. At 6 million, 500,000. It's Salt River, and the only property we got in Salt River to go now. Bid now, sir, because Salt River is going to be more expensive next month. At 6.5. 6 million, 5 have it, 7 bids, sir. At 7 have it, great. Bulk still available at 7 gentlemen, and you have 7.5. At 7,500,000, have it. I can't take 100, sir. It's Salt River. It's like Woodstock. It's like CBD. There's nowhere else to move except the urban sprawl, and it's going to get more expensive at 7 gentlemen, and you have 7.5. At 7,500,000, have it. 7.5. Here we go, sir. At 75. First call. I've already got him, Wesley. First call at 7,500,000, have it. 7.75. For 250,000. Tell him what to go, sir. At 775, and you have it at 775. Justin, your man's here, and you have it to go, sir. At 75. At 775. Once. At 775. Twice. At 8 million. Back here today. 8.1. At 8,100,000, gentlemen, and you have it a fair warning. Come on, it's your man's in, sir. Anyone, and you have it, anyone, and you have it to go, sir. 8,100,000, and you have it. Number 444 Burns Road in Salt River. The bid stands at 8.1 million. At 81, and you have it fair winning. 81, and you have it goes up. At 81, appreciated. First call at 8,100,000. Second call at 8.2. 8,200,000 rands. At 200,000, have it. This is the only one we got left in Salt River, sir. And it's VB's property at 8,200,000. Another 100, sir. You sure? Fair warning, I've got it, sir. 8,200,000. Have it. 8.2, 3 now. At 8.2. Appreciate it. First call at 8,200,000. Second call, that's twice at 8,200,000. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. At 8,200,000. Burns Road, Salt River. Here we go. Having a last call. Congratulations, sir. Sold at 8,200,000 rands. You are going to Salt River, sir. Are we going to be open? Oh, he's in court. I know one you can't answer the phone. No problem, we'll let the bid stand. Was it a judge or a senior counsel? I'm not sure. Okay, well, if he's in court, he's in court. Lot number 7, back to Mowbray, just under number 21 Victoria Road in Mowbray. VB, this is yours. Again, busy girl. 785, that is the stand size. Your GLA 1,000 square meters. Have our telephone bidders online, please. I think we have 1, 2, 3 of them on lot number 7. Thank you. It is Res 2 and a Business 1 zoning. Property is VAT registered. Yes, it is. Thank you. Fully tenanted mixed use building. Fully let. Busy, busy, busy. Gross net income, 1,050,000, just over a couple of rands over 1,050,000 per annum. 8 residential apartments and 4 retail tenants. This building is fully let. No need to look for the tenants. They're going nowhere. Located about 450 meters from Mowbray Metro Rail Station. Building offers mixed use versatility, which offers diversity of income streams and overall investment value. Earth allows for an additional, is additional or 1,052, BB? What is it? Around 50 square. Pardon? I need to correct the error now, so what is it? All right. No, but full bulk. There we go. Full bulk is taken up already. There we have it. Gross annual income, 1,050,000. Your GLA, 1,000 squares of bulk on a 785 square meter property. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is number 21 Victoria Road in Mowbray. It's busy. This building is fully lit. We're ready to have it open to me, ladies and gentlemen. Any over to go now. 6 million, gentlemen. Any over to have it. Selling at 6 million. Any over to have it. A fair warning now. At 6 million, have it in Mowbray, Victoria Road, gentlemen. Any over to 625, 625. 6 million, 250, 6.55555. Your tenants are there, so you don't have to do anything. They're ready in the building. It's fully let. At 6 million, 500,000. Any over to have it. 6.5, 675. At 675, 55555. You're in, sir. At 675, gentlemen, have it. 675, 75, 75. Mowbray, sir. Here we go. 21 Victoria. It's 7 about having it. 7 about having it. 7 a quarter now. At 75, 75, 75. Telephone, you nowhere yet. At 75, 75, 75, 5, 5, 5, 5. At 7 and a quarter, gentlemen, have it. 7 2, 75, 75. First call at 7,250,000. Second call at 250. Have it. 7 and a quarter bid, sir. At 75, Mowbray, gentlemen. 7.5, gentlemen, have 75, 75, 75, 5, 5, 5, 5. At 7,500,000. 21 Victoria Road, Mowbray. At 70, 75, 75, 75, 5, 5. For 250,000, don't lose a fully let property in Mowbray. At 775, 75, 75, 5, 5. First call once. At 750,000, gentlemen, have a fair warning. And you have a fair warning. Over to go, sir. At 775, 75, second call. That's twice at 775, 75, 75, 5, 5. At 750,000, gentlemen, have a fully let Victoria Road in Mowbray at 75, 75, 75, 5, 5, 5, 5. Have a fair warning, gentlemen, have a fair warning. Fully let property at 75, 75, and you have a fair warning. Telephone, fair warning now. At 75, and you have a 75, 5, 5. Pardon? 8 million on the floor. 8 million on the floor. Telephone, you're out. Floor's back in. At 8 million, have it. 8 million. I'll take it in a quarter now. Yes or no, sir? I'm not sure. 8 and a quarter, gentlemen, have it. What I can tell you, what I'm very sure about, is this property is fully let. At 8 million, gentlemen, have it. If you want to call in, you have to go now. At 85, have it. Yes or no, sir? At 8 and a quarter, but have it. 250,000. Yes or no? At 8 and a quarter, 85, 85, 85, 5, 5, 5, 5. No, sir. Your bidder is still in. 8 million, have it. If you want to. Thank you, sir. At 8 million, 85, 85, 85. At 8 million, have a fair warning, gentlemen. And you have a fair warning. This is lot number 7. At 8 million, 85, 85, 85, 5, 5, 5, 5. 100,000, are we sure? At 8 million. At 8 million, have a fair warning, gentlemen. Have a fair warning. Ladies, better now. At 8 million, once. At 8 million, Mowbray, here we go. Second call. At 8 million, have a fair warning. Chat to your buyers, BB. What do they say? At 8 million, No, I'll take you 40 seconds if you wish. I'm paid by the second. I don't mind. Take as long as you want. 8 million, number 21 Victoria Road, Mowbray. Woodstock, Salt River, Mowbray. The prices are skyrocketing. Get in now. It's going to cost you in the months to come when the summer madness kicks in. At 8 million, have an affair. You've got about 10 seconds left. 8, how much? How did you get to that? 8,050,000? 8,050,000. VB, you're out. Wesley, you're in. At 8,050,000, have it at 8050. At 8050, and you have it a fair warning. Mowbray, I think this is the last property we got in Mowbray. Yep. The next one, we have one more, but this one's way more expensive. At 8,050,000, gentlemen, have it a fair warning at 8,050,000 now. 21 Victoria, 8,050,000 once, 8,050,000 twice. Are you sure, ma'am? Does your husband know where you are? He doesn't. Surprise him now. Third and final call. Sold at 8,050,000. All the lady bidders are getting the properties this afternoon. Congratulations, ma'am. If you're watching online, sir, your wife's not coming home tonight. She's got a new property. Wesley, that's your buyer. Congratulations. 8050. Lot number 8, just a couple of properties to go, ladies and gentlemen, and we are selling high and selling fast. That's what happens at Galetti Auctions. Sunny Acres Centre, number 8 Komiki Road in Sunnydale. Pat, this is yours. Earth size, almost 10,000 square meters, 9,761 squares. Okay, that's fine. We can tell you your GLA in lot number 8. Your GLA 2,154. Well done, ma'am. Your gross income for the next financial year, almost 4 million rands per annum. Zoning Biz 1. It is a valuable property. National anchor tenants, food zone, Tops bottle store, Tears charity store. It is equipped with solar. Someone's very happy behind here. High foot traffic with consistent business and predictable great revenue flow. High density with low competition. Opportunities for upside, for increasing rentals and repositioning your ops costs. Ample on-site parking for the customers and staff alike. We already have it a bit. This is Sunny Acres Centre. There she is up on the big screen. There are your stats. Can we have an aerial view? Who's got the clicker? There we have it. Thank you. There's your aerial view. There's the property. Sunny Acres Centre in Sunnydale, 8 Komiki Main Road. We already have the opening bid stands, ladies and gentlemen, at 25 million to go now. 25 million, gentlemen, have it if you want to get 25.55. Sunny Acres Centre, here we go at 25 million, gentlemen, and you have it to go. Some great rural domestic retail at 25 million, have it if you want to get 25, and you have it at 25. This is a lot number 8 at 25.55. At 25 million, have it if you want to get 25 million, Mr. Webb, and you have it to go, sir. At 25, and you have it at 25.55. Well, thank you for that, James. At 25 million, have it if you want to get 25. Somebody woke up, sir, and it wasn't you. At 25.55. No, you're not in yet, sir. I'll take $1 million if you want to go. At 25 million, have it if you want to get 25.55. First warning at 25 million. Second warning at 25 million, gentlemen. Have it a fair warning. You're not in yet, sir. The bid is still with me at the opening bid. At 25 million, have it a fair. I appreciate, sir. Thank you. At 25.555. That is honest. At 25 million, have it a fair warning at 25. No interest at the 25 mark. I can't drop it, sir. Unfortunately. Komiki Main Road, Sunnydale. Sunny Acres Centre. No interest at the 20. I appreciate the officer, but no interest at 25. We will switch that through to a private treaty. We'll open and close at the 25 million mark. Please speak to Pat immediately after the auction. That property centre will be sold on a private treaty basis. Lot number 9, opening up, please. We have our telephone bidders online again. Number 25. Lot number 9, number 13, Rappenberg Road in Mowbray. I believe this is the last property we have in Mowbray. It is so. Pat, this is yours. Earth size, 619 squares. Your GLA, 615. You've got almost 100% coverage. Your gross income, just almost 1.65 approximate rands per annum. Projected for the next financial, 1,639,000. General residential, 4 zoning. No VAT on this property, Pat. Where are you hiding? Couldn't even see you behind that bulk of a man. No VAT on the property. Our telephone bidders getting ready, please. Potential to sell off individual apartments. And the house, you'll have to go through your town planner. Walking distance to Mowbray train station, situated close to the M3, M5, N2, and N1. Are we ready, Wes? 9 parking bays, lift, and a dedicated laundry facility. Net annual income of almost 1.7 million rands currently generated, with potential to unlock true value through individual sale of the units. Mowbray remains one of Cape Town's most in-demand residential rental area due to proximity to top universities, hospitals and business nodes. If you can't afford Rondebosch, Newlands, Claremont, Constantia rentals, you go to Mowbray, and it is busy skyrocketing. Get in now. That is it. Number 13, Rappenberg Road in Mowbray. Pat, this is your property. I'll take it opening bid, ladies and gentlemen, and over to go now. 10 million opening bid, gentlemen, have it if you're winning, and over to have it, telling you 10 now. At 10 million opening, have it 10.5555. At 10 million, 5 at a time, have it 10.55, 11 bits up. At 11 million, have it if you're winning, 11 have it. The last and only property we have left in Mowbray. At 11 million, have it 11.55555. At 11 million, 5 at a time, have it if you're winning, gentlemen, and over to go, sir. Rappenberg Road in Mowbray, here we go. 11.55555. At 11 million, 5 at a time. Have it. Your man's already in, sir. Where are you? How are you feeling? 11 and a half, sir. At 11.5, I hope that's... You sure? 11.75, have it, 11.75, 75. 11.75, have it, 11.75, gentlemen, have it a fair warning now. 11.75, first call. 11 million, have it, 11.5555. What if I were you? No need to shout now. It's a highly advanced piece of technology. You just talk normally, he'll hear you. 11.5. 11 million, have it at 500,000. Gentlemen, have it at here. I know you're excited, but this is how we do it. 11.55555. I'll take 500,000 more. 11 million, 500,000. Have it a fair warning. The last property in Mowbray at 11 million, 500,000. 11.55555. First call at 11 million, 500,000. Second call, that's twice at 11 million, 500,000. And you have it a fair warning. Mowbray, watch what happened to the last property. It went fast. 11 and a half, gentlemen, have it a fair warning on the phone here. 11.55555. We were 4, we're down to 3. Hamon, how are we feeling? 11 million, 500,000. What is you want to do, sir? This is the last property we've got in Mowbray. Next month it's going to be more expensive, and you're going to lose money. 11 million, 500,000. 250, sir, you in? How are you feeling? 11.5, fair warning. 11 and a half, gentlemen, and here we have it at 13.55555. At 11 million, 5. First call, 11 million, 500,000. Second call, 11 million, 500,000. What? 11.6. 11 million, 600,000 on the phone. At 600,000, gentlemen, and here I have it 11 million, 600,000 now. At 11 million, 600,000, have it. I already took it. 11 million, 6. Try keep up now. 11 million, 600,000, have it 600,000 now. At 7 million, have it. Everyone else has fainted. It's 11.6. You just dropped the phone. 11,600,000. At 11, it's 11,600,000. Once at 11,600,000, gentlemen, and you have it a fair warning now. At 600,000, have it, selling at 600,000. Fair warning, gentlemen. 13 Rappenberg Road, Mowbray. Almost 1.7 in your pocket every single day. 11,600,000, have it a fair warning. 11.55555. At for 100,000, sir. At 100,000, any of it, have it at 7 bit now, sir. How are we feeling? 700,000. At 7 have it at 7 bit, sir. You're not in yet, sir. I need 100,000 more. 11,600,000. In here, have it a fair warning now. Fair warning. 11,600,000 once. 11,600,000 twice. Now take as long as you like. 11.6. 619 square, 615 your GLA. Almost 1.7 million every single year. This property is going to pay for itself in a couple of years. Buy now in Mowbray. The prices are skyrocketing. At 600,000, gentlemen, have it a fair warning. And you have it at 7 yes or no, sir? At 7 have it a fair warning. At 7 have it what? What do you say, sir? Have it a fair warning. At 700,000, heads out, you're in. 600,000 once. At 600,000, second call. At 600,000, fair warning, ladies and gentlemen. And you have it a fair warning now. At 7 have it at 7 have it a fair warning. In all last call. Rappenberg, Mowbray, here we go. It's on the phone. We've got it. First, second, third and final call. Sold. 11,600,000. It's on the phone. It's your buyer's got it. Mowbray's hotting up as quickly as it gets. Lot number 10, please. Here we go. Lot number 10, Beach Centre in 119 Dagama Road, Ferreira Town in J-Bay. If you don't surf, you're about to start. This is Jeffreys Bay at its finest. Justin, this is your property. We get our telephone bidders online, please. Earth size, 2,344 square meters. Your GLA, 900 squares. Gross income, roughly just a tad over 715,000 rands per annum. It's a business 2 zoning. This property is vatable, Justin. Where's he hiding? Vatable? Yes, it is. High exposure site with income and redevelopment upside. This property is fully tenanted. Mixed use centre in the heart of Jeffreys Bay, generating a gross annual income of just over 751,000 rands per annum. Established income with national and local tenants situated on Dagama Street, a main arterial through Jeffreys Bay. The property enjoys high vehicle and foot traffic year-round. Strong investment with long-term redevelopment upside. The generous 2,344 plot provides ample space for a multi-unit development, off-street parking, or a phased construction. Do you have it, ladies and gentlemen? Telephone bidders online, please. Any over to go now. At 5 million, gentlemen, auctions on. 5 million, gentlemen, any over to have it telling it 5. The only property we've ever had in Jeffreys Bay, and we're selling it. At 5 million, gentlemen, any over to have it at 5.555. At 5 million, thank you, ready, got it, sir. At 5 million, have it over to 5.555. At 5.5 million, have it to 6 million now. At 65, have it to 6 million, gentlemen, have it over to have it to go, sir. At 6 million, gentlemen, it's Jeffreys Bay. If you can't surf, so you're about to learn. At 6 million, gentlemen, have it a fair warning. It's on the phone. Gentlemen, any over to go, sir. At 6 million, the only property we have ever had and might ever have in Jeffreys Bay. That is how rare these properties are. At 6 million, gentlemen, any over to Beach Centre, 119 Dagama Road, Jeffreys Bay. Here we go. At 6 million, gentlemen, have it a fair warning. At 6 million, any over to go, sir. At 6 million, once. At 6 million, gentlemen, have it a fair warning. Did you mention this property is fully let, gentlemen? There's 2 on the phone. And how's Cape Town feeling? At 65, I'll take another 500,000, gentlemen. Any over to have it a fair warning now. At 6 million, it's on the phone. James, have it a fair warning now. Second large property, here we go, gentlemen. J-Bay, surf centre of the entire coast. At 6 million, gentlemen, have it a fair warning. At 6 million, any over to go, fair now. I don't mind, sir. Take as long as you like. At J-Bay, gentlemen, have it at 6 million. Fully let. High exposure site income and redevelopment upside. And the property's fully let, gentlemen. Have it at 6 million. Have it a fair warning now. At 65, 5. At 6 million, I'll take it. Doesn't matter, sir. If he's nervous, we'll take his time. 6 million, gentlemen. Have it a fair warning. It is Ferreira Town in Jeffreys Bay. Earth size, 2,344. The bid stands at 6 million. Gentlemen, have it a fair warning. It's online. Here we go, sir. At 6 million once. At 6 million, fair warning. Gentlemen, have it a fair warning now. Second call. That's twice at 6 morning. J-Bay, in you have it. 6.25. Here's out. You're in, sir. J-Bay, here we go. 6 million once. 6 million twice. Have it a fair warning. Last call. All in. Last call. You got it, sir. Sold at 6 million on the nose. Lost it by a corner, sir. J-Bay is where you're going. Thank you, Hermanas. Your buyer's got it. We got him online. Thank you. Let's make sure this one's not in courts. The last property for the afternoon, lot number 11, about 144 Lanzarote Road and 15 Everard Crescent, Philippine. Yep, that's fine. Number 144. This is the Philippine property. Thank you, Tom. The property is yours. 17,000 approximate square meters, 17,369 to be exact. Your GLA, 2,751 square meters. Industrial 1 zoning. And this is a vatable property. Was that correct, Tom? It is vatable? Yes, it is. Industrial property, the last property for the afternoon. And then everyone's going to be running to Mowbray by the looks of it. Great location for a meat or low LSM store. A large yard at 9,500 square meters of developable land. It's a huge site, totaling just over 1.7 hectares or 17,369 square meters. 200 kVA power supply. Access to large workforce in close proximity to the areas. Large customer base, easy access for trucks as well. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You have it over with a lot, please. Any over to go now. Last property of the afternoon, Philippi. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 500,000 now. 500,000, gentlemen. Have it, fair. Want to get 5. At 500,000, gentlemen. Have it, fair. Want to get Philippi 5. Everard Crescent, Lanzarote Road at 500,000. I beg your pardon, sir. In at 5, have it, selling at 500,000. At 5, I'll take it. I don't mind, sir. We're going to go. At 500,000, gentlemen, have it, pardon? I'll tell you, if he wants to bid. 500 on the phone. At 500, in the other 5, it's on the phone at 500,000 now. At 5, gentlemen, in the other lot to bid over the last property on the afternoon. And the only property we've got today in Philippi. At 500,000, gentlemen, have it, fair warning at 5. 600,000. At 6 a bit, in the other, have it, selling at 600,000, gentlemen, have it, fair warning now. For 100,000 more, gentlemen, winning down here again, sir. At 6 a bit, in the other, have it, fair warning, lot of 11 Philippi, here we go, sir. At 600,000, have it, selling 600,000 now. First call. Once at 600,000, gentlemen, have it, fair warning, and you have it, fair warning now. Philippi. Industrial at 600,000. At 600,000, gentlemen, have it, a fair warning at 6 a bid, sir. At 600,000, gentlemen, have it, a fair warning. 7 a bit, have it, 7 a bit, 800,000, and you have it, 800 go now. At 7 a bit, 800,000, it's how you feeling, sir. At 800,000, have it, 800,000, gentlemen, have it, a fair warning at 800. For 100,000 more, you get the last property on auction this afternoon. At 800,000, gentlemen, have it, a fair warning at 800,000, and you have it, go now. At 800,000, once. At 800,000, gentlemen, don't lose the property for 100,000 rands. How are we feeling, Justin? Tom, how's your buyer? It's out. Where you going? At 800,000, and you're having a fair warning. Last property on the afternoon. At 800,000, and you're having a fair. Philippi, Industrial 1. Probably one of the best industrial sites on value for money you'll get on auction today. At 800,000, gentlemen, having a fair warning at 800,000. Fair warning once at 800,000. Second call at 800,000, gentlemen, having a fair warning at 800,000. Million. At $1 million to go, gentlemen, and you're having it's how's your buyer feeling? At $1 million, not that great. You've got a bit of COVID. Give him a grandpa, he'll feel better. Million to go, sir. 1.1. At $1 million to go, gentlemen. Having a fair warning at 1, and you're having to go now. At $1 million, it's still on the phone. You're in, sir? No, wait. Having a fair warning, gentlemen. And you're having a fair warning at 1, and you're having to go now. Confirming my bid on the phone at $1 million rands. You're in? No problem. At 1 million, gentlemen, and you're having a fair warning at 1, and you go, sir. At $1 million rand, gentlemen, it's on the phone. Confirming your bid. You're in at $1 million. You're in, sir. Throws out, telephones to go, sir. At $1 million, having a 1, and you're having to go now. At $1 million rand. First call. At $1 million to go, gentlemen, having a fair warning. Looks like Philippi is also going up in value, just like everything else in Cape Town. If you want to invest in bid now at Galetti Auctions, at $1 million, any over there, having it selling at 1, it's on the phone at $1 million now. At $1 million, 2 million. That was a hell of a thing. Where have you been all my life? Holy smokes. 2 million, gentlemen, having a fair warning at 2 million, gentlemen, and you're having a fair now. At 2, and you're having a fair warning. Did I mention it's 1.7 hectares, industrial 1 zoning. At 2 million, gentlemen, and you're having a fair. I have no idea who's going to do that, sir. At 2 million, and you're having a fair warning at 2. Somebody had jungle oats this morning. At 2 million, gentlemen, having a fair warning at 2 million, and it's on the phone, sir. Sir, you're out. It's on the phone. My left, your right. At 2 million. First call. At 2 million. Having a fair warning at 2 million. Any other to go now. 1. I'll sell it. Can I sell it? Sell it. At 2 million. Having a fair warning once. Fair warning twice. Third and final call. Sold. At 2 million on the phone. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. That is the end of the auction. On the telephone, it is yours. On behalf of myself, Joff van Renen, and Galetti, if you want something sold, best you bring it to Galetti Auctions. On behalf of myself, Joff van Renen, thanks very much. Pardon? No, Wesley says no. Apparently the gentleman's still stuck in court. Our next auction is, I'll tell you now, our next auction in Cape Town is the 9th of September, same time, same place, Radisson. Here we go. My name's Joff van Renen. On behalf of Galetti, thanks very much and good night. Thanks.